Because right now what's going on with Kanye West and Kyrie Irving is absolutely beautiful.
That's right.
Even though it may not seem like it. Even though it seems like, once again, you see two black men getting silenced. Two black men and they're not being able to voice their opinions and find their history in America. It may seem like there's a bad thing what's going on right now with Kyrie Irving and Kanye West, but what's going on with them is absolutely beautiful. Because right now, we are seeing the lies and the deception that have made America strong for hundreds of years fumble and crawl and crumble away. Right now, all the lies that they have used to enslave us since slavery. Since the 1700s, since the 1600s, we have been under the lies that they have taught us. But with statements like what the brother Kanye West put out, and with posts like what Kyrie Irving put out, and all the talk right now in the media about the Israelites, the lies that we have been taught our whole lives are crumbling away and being destroyed. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing because it is better to be educated. It's better to have an identity than to be a billionaire. It's better to know your identity and to be able to tell the truth than to be an NBA player. It's better to lose everything than have no identity. And right now, that's what we have in America. We got a bunch of niggas with no identity and a bunch of money. That's who Shaq is. That's who Charles Barkley. A bunch of fame and accolades with no nation, no army, no military, no nation to call their own. That's what we have, and we gotta be willing to give up that money. We gotta be able to give up that money, give up that so-called fame, so we can be favored by the Most High. Give me 2 Thessalonians 2 verse 3. 2 Thessalonians 2 verse 3. Black people, Hispanic people, we gotta understand, in order for us to be saved, in order for us to find any success in this country, our oppressor has to be revealed. The people who are destroying us has to be revealed. And right now you turn on the news and our oppressor is being revealed. You thought your oppressor was God. You thought your oppressor was Most High. You worship that white Jesus. You saw that white Jesus and you thought it was your God. The same man that enslaved you, the same man that beat your back, that put you on slave ships, you thought he was God. You thought he was Most High. You turned to the Middle East, you looked into the Middle East, and you saw them so-called Jewish people, and you thought they were the chosen people of God. You thought they were Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You thought they were the Israelites. You saw Mr. Rosenberg and Goldstein and Goldberg and thought they were the chosen people of God. But today we know they are just another group of white people. Another group of white people. Those white people in the Middle East today, in the land of Israel, the nation of Israel, are just another group of white people. They're another group of white people with another good business scheme. A good business scheme that has fooled the planet for thousands of years. Fooled the planet there for thousands of years, but right now you see black men waking up. You see black men who are poor and downtrodden waking up, and you see black men who are billionaires, millionaires, Kanye West, Kyrie Irving, waking up to the truth about who they are and that we are God's chosen people.
That's right.
That we are the Israelites. Not some group of white people in the Middle East that decided to become Israelites a couple hundred years ago. But the true authentic Jews, the true authentic Israelites of antiquity, according to the Bible.
That's right.
Give me that 2 Thessalonians 2 verse 3.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of the perdition.
But this black people, Hispanic people, you will not get free. You will not get free. You will not get your independence. You will not get your success until a falling away come first. This is the lie that you've been taught in America. You've been taught that we can all be successful. That white people can be successful, black people, Asians, Jewish people, that we all can just commingle and have common success amongst one another and just eventually live in one big rainbow. That's foolishness and that's lies. Somebody will always be on the bottom and somebody will always be on the top. And right now, black man, Hispanic man, you are on the bottom. You are on the bottom, on the lowest rung of society. And the only way you are going to get free is if your slave master is destroyed. You will never be equal with the people who destroy you.
Right.
You will never be equal with so-called Jewish people.
Right.
You will never be equal with so-called Asian people. You will never be equal with these people who have been over top of you forever in America. You should only strive to be above them. And that's what the Most High is bringing out through this scripture. Read on, read on the top.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
There must come a falling away first.
Right.
There must come a falling away first. Everybody has to understand that so-called Jewish people have been eating off and victimizing black people in the music industry forever. Forever since the early 1900s, where we have been getting victimized by Jewish people, by so-called white people in the music industry, in the entertainment industry. Those sort of things have to come out. We cannot forget slavery. We cannot forget all the lynchings and all the destruction that has happened to us.
Right.
All these things must be exposed. We can never forget them. And all the evil that is done, that is never talked about, must be revealed first.
Right.
That's the only way that you can become free. Read it from the top.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed.
And that man of sin be revealed. What is sin? What is sin? Sin is transgression of the law. To sin is to disobey God's law. Who is the man of sin? Who is the man? Who is the person that is famous for disobeying God's laws? Who is the man that built a kingdom based upon disobeying God's laws? Who is the man that built the kingdom over the backs of slaves? Over the murder of the Native American Indian? Who is the man that built a kingdom and told you you could be gay, you could be transgender, told you you could eat pork, that you could get high and be a drug addict? Who is that man? That is our oppressor.
Right.
Our oppressor. He must be revealed first. He must be revealed for all his wrongdoings, for us to be saved, for us to find our salvation. Black people, Hispanic people, cleave unto your culture. Right. Cleave unto your culture as an Israelite. And pray that the Most High destroys your enemies.
That's right.
Who is your enemy? Is your enemy another black man?
No.
Is your enemy that nigga up the street that you've been beefing with since kindergarten?
No.
Is your enemy, that sister at your job that you can't stand?
Right.
That is not your enemy.
That's
right. Your brother.
Right.
That's your sister. Your enemy is all the nations round about you.
That's right.
All the nations that have been enslaving you, all these races of people outside of black people, outside of Hispanics and Native Indians who have been victimizing you and destroying you for hundreds of years, those are your enemies.
Right.
And you better reveal it. You better expose it, and you better understand it if you ever hope to one day become free from your slave master.
That's right.
And with that, I'm going to bring it back to Officer Robert Carr. Once again, we are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Grab a flower from these brothers and continue to hear the righteous words that we bring out. Because all you hearing right now from Kanye West and Kyrie Irving, they all got it from here. They all got it from the I.S.U.P.K. 1 West 125th Street since 1969. Right. Nobody would know they're an Israelite, it's not for us. That's nobody right. would know about the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel if it was not for the I.S.U.P.K.
That's right.
So continue to learn the truth from the source. Continue to learn the truth from the true leaders of the Most High. And with that, shalom.
When nowadays I work hard on the job till I come cross y'all. Still like I'm a criminal. Crime and get caught, it could be your first charge. Like, man, you ain't getting a minimum. It gon' dip, squat, 5 mile run. Push, pull, sit on, goddamn, get strong. Looking at my baby, trying to keep them doing wrong. It's too long before they grown, I can't leave them on their own. They killed Daddy like he had a 30-day cake. The news covering up the story for what they say. It took me back to the time we lost Otis. To the knee crackers, they gon' tell you something bogus. And I'm thinking like, damn, what you tellin' kids? We tried to put up a fight, but did we fail the kids? Cause they ain't really got us looking like no damn good. And why success got to cost my manhood? They like